Okay, finally a white game. Finally a white game against a gentleman from Azerbaijan. This is Elman Badalov. Badalov. I gotta pronounce it properly. Knight f3. Man, I'm very interested now. Guys, can you tell me, was Azerbaijan part of the Soviet Union? I literally have no idea. I know Armenia was under the Soviet Union, but was Azerbaijan? Or was Azerbaijan its own country and they were always fighting with Iran? I'm very interested in that history. Okay, so bishop g4 he plays. We have to play e3 here. You got to get this move correctly in the Frams. Do not make a mistake on move 5 of the Frams. That's not the time you want to make a mistake. You want to make a mistake like move 10. By move 10, they're definitely out of what they know. Move 10 mistake won't really matter. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. The Soviet Union must have been massive. Like, Russia is already so big, and, oh man, the Soviet Union, they had Kazakhstan, they had so many other countries. It literally seems like they had half of the world. Alright, knight f6. Knight f6, we'll play, what are we going to do here? We could play bishop e2. Yeah, let's just play bishop e2 and castle. Nothing to be concerned about here. Nothing to be alarmed by, people. Alright, we'll castle. Knight e4, we can just play d3 and e4, get a nice structure. That's the rule of thumb here for the Frams. Just try to get a good central position, and if you can do that, you should be much better. Because ultimately with the Frams, they're gambiting 2 central pawns for our bird pawn. For the f pawn. That rascal. Alright, here we could play d4, but d4 weakens the e4 square somewhat. Let's play d3. We're going to play e4. Alright, I mean, this looks perfect. He has literally no compensation here. So this is, okay, if I take this way, my structure isn't that good. He has a grip on the dark squares. I could definitely take this way. Does he have much there? I think we should take this way. King looks weak, but I'm going to play f4 next. He doesn't have anything to do. If he plays queen h3, I always have rook. Okay, well, not rook f2 because bishop c5, but queen h3, I have f4. Queen h3, not a problem at all yet. All right, we could definitely play f4 here. Attacking the knight. Yeah, he's just losing here. Knight's going to have to move back. I think I just take. Yeah, we just take a piece. I could have also played bishop g4. Oh, that was so sneaky. Look at that. If I play bishop g4, he goes check, king h1, and then mate. See, I have to take here. Bro is being very sneaky. All right, here, let's play bishop g4. Should be the end of the game. Play knight d5. He's definitely running out of tricks here. Could play bishop d7 whenever I want. Yeah, so definitely keep this g takes in mind. You know, sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes they're just too piled up on the pawn too soon and they're going to have an attack. But if you have time to take and then play f4, you know, it can work out for you. All right, here we just need to keep things safe. Could definitely play e5, but let's just play bishop f3. There's literally no tricks here for him. This pawn just stunts everything. He's going to have to try g5. G5 comes with its own problems. We'll have knight f6 check. Alright, so what are we doing here? Well, this doesn't really do anything. I don't understand. What's the problem? We can definitely play c3. Yeah, see, what's wrong with c3 here? Just if they take, we take back. Not a problem in the world. Yeah, if he wants to trade off one of his last attacking pieces, there's definitely nothing I'll complain about there. Knight e6, okay. That's interesting. Here we play e5. Knight f6 is a coming. Bishop c5, we have d4, building a really nice brick wall here. As soon as I want, I can play queen e1 just to trade queens. Vacuum off all the danger. Okay, we'll throw the check in. Yeah, am I missing something? Queen e1. It's over, pal. This position would be winning even if I weren't up a rook. But I am up a rook, so it should be even better. Bishop e3. So bishop e3, knight f4. We have queen g3. Oh, then he plays knight h3. Knight h3, I play king g2. Queen takes e3. I have bishop d5. All right, that works. We'll play bishop e3 here. Man has to go for the trick. Oh, wait, that doesn't even work. I just take, and play bishop d5. Rook g8. All right. He's really trying for the tricks. We'll play h4. Just completely suppress this this rebellion. It's definitely over. All right, we'll throw in a check. To this guy's credit, he's not resigning. He's really playing for the glory of the game. Let's take here. Throw in a check. If he takes, I'm going to play queen d1. Now we have, now we can take. If he takes on h4, I have bishop f2. He doesn't even have anything yet. I'm going to play queen b3 next and win a second rook. All right, time to win the second rook. Okay. We'll check around here. I like this check a lot. I'm aiming for this. If he wants to avoid the trade, he has to run. All right, nice. That was a good win. Good bird win. We're up to 2270. Definitely making some progress. Well, let's play e5. Haven't played e5 in a while. Okay, let's play bird's defense. I really like bird's defense. I'm a big fan of bird's defense. All right, here we got to play, let's play bishop c5. This is the old school theory. d3. Okay, well here I think we can play c6. Yeah, I'm going to start chasing him down. I'm chasing bro down. I want to get these pawns like this. I like these pawns. It's a very weird structure, but it's not necessarily bad. There's some very weird structures that could arise here. I remember there's one variation. If they play bishop e3, we can play a5. Okay, so here we play knight e7. This is classic. Yeah, the knight is coming to c6. I remember this. I studied this. Knight is coming to c6 in a lot of positions. Okay, here we play a5. Come on. Play a4. If he plays a4, we can get the rook in. Beautiful. Look at this. These are so cool positions. These positions are just mind-boggling. All right, we're going to put the rook on g6, man. He best be careful. Bishop g4. Bishop g4 is a coming. I also have an idea of just throwing the pawn forward. Okay, here he's sneaky. He's going for that. We got to be careful. Get the king out of the way. I still have hopes of pushing the pawn this way, which is why I'm keeping the rook on h8. Definitely did not have to do it this way. We could definitely have just castled. Wait, okay, if I play bishop g4, queen f4, that doesn't really do anything yet. Let's play h5. I'm going to push the pawn as far as it can go. We're going to see where it lands. All right. Even bishop g4 looks very interesting here. Because bishop g4 takes, and then all of a sudden I have some threats. I'm not sure if that's going to work, though. They're going to play queen g3. We play knight f5. They play queen c7. Oh, that's a complete mess. I don't know what's happening there. I think the bishop is covering this. I don't think we have anything yet. All right, let's play... If I play h4, then I think that's sort of a concession. Let's play bishop e6. This is a deeply bizarre position here. Unbelievably strange position, if I'm being frank. Like, these structures are just so weird. We got our queen's rook on g6. Deeply bizarre positions. Some of the strangest. But yeah, man, that man Bird. That man Bird knew what was up. Okay, we'll play. He's trying for bishop e5. The sneaky goose. Well, here, bishop g4 now takes. Queen e2. Yeah, that still doesn't work. Can we play knight f5 here? Knight f5, bishop e5, knight h4. Knight f5 looks... Okay, well, he plays bishop c7. Knight f5, bishop c7. I could even play knight h4 there. This is a mess. What is happening here? All right, I think knight f5 works, but I don't know. Like king h1, knight h4. That looks good. I don't know. I hope this works. Like, there's some positions you can get here where all of a sudden you take, but then somehow it's not panning out and you're just losing. Hopefully it wins, though. I want to get a win with the bird's defense. That's definitely a favorite of mine. Okay, bishop c7. We could play knight h4. Knight h4 is wild. Knight h4... If he plays queen g3, I just take. What is this position? I'm going to play knight h4. Hopefully this works. I don't know. I don't know. Please don't ask me. I wouldn't be able to tell you. I have no idea what's happening here. Both queens are hanging. I'm hoping to get queen g5 in. He plays queen f4. I can take on g2 and keep threatening the queen. I think this works. Do I know? Definitely not. I don't know. Yeah, if he takes here, we take the queen and we get another piece. We also, knight d2 would also be very strong because king g1, bishop h3. Yeah, that would be way stronger, honestly. I think I would go for that if given the choice. All right, I'm going to keep taking pawns. I'm just going to keep taking pawns, man. He better take the queen at some point. Okay, we take here. I have to be better. There's no way I could be worse here. I have to be better. I'm just up several pawns now. I've scooped up too many goodies. I'm going to pick up another goodie. He could get this, but then we take... I'm going to start marching this pawn forward, and all of a sudden these rooks make perfect sense together. One of the things I love about the bird's defense is that, you know, when you get the structure like this, their bishop is just dead over here. Bishop is not able to influence anything over in this sector of the board. So you're always playing like up a piece pretty much. Very nice positions. All right. Okay, we're going to take. Yeah, let's start with h4. The idea is really simple. I'm going to play h3 and try to checkmate him. I can always throw knight g4 in if I want to go for some more tricks. All right, let's play knight g4. Just going to keep throwing this pawn forward. Very dangerous position. h2. h2 is going to be a whole can of worms. I also have ideas of knight f2, rook g2, but then... Yeah, that doesn't really work just yet. Ooh, no, cannot play knight e3. Knight e3 he takes here. Wait, actually, knight e3 he takes here, I take there. Is that the end of the world? I don't think so. Okay, h2, rook g2, we play knight e3. He takes here. I take there. He plays rook g2. Then I just play rook h3, that's over. Wait, rook h3, he plays this. The game is still going there. It's a very, very bizarre position here. Really, really strange stuff at the moment. Wait, why not? Yeah, why am I not just playing b6? b6 forces this bishop to a much worse position. He no longer has bishop c7 ideas. I think something is exploding in my bathroom. We'll figure it out later, though. Such things can be, we don't need to rush with such things. All right, here... He's going to play knight c7. Yeah, let's play knight f... Okay, yeah, wait. How is this going to happen? Yeah, we'll play king e7 here. If knight c7, I have rook h5. Keeping everything under control. Definitely getting a little messy here. They're having a revolution in my bathroom. It's just very strange. This place is very strange, but you know, you gotta put in the work. All right, we're gonna take this way. Build concrete. Now their bishop is really gonna be dead here. Here we have 95. Yeah, he doesn't have any tricks here. He could take, I'll take back, and rook g4, I have king f6. This is a really classic, this is like a clinic in bird's defense. So I hope y'all got your notebooks out. This is a clinic. Bishop is dead here. Bishop is really bad. If he wants to open up the bishop with c3, he's going to have to open up mine. Bishop, okay, I can't draw an arrow, but yeah, bishop is going to slice through here. All right, here, let's play knight e5, rook g3, I have g5. He cannot take because of knight f3 check. Also, rook g3, even bishop d... Yeah, this is getting very bad for him. Yeah, this, it's looking bad. I guess he has to try bishop f4, but, bishop f4, I could even just play king f5. g5 would also work. It's definitely over here. Okay, g5. That's it. It's definitely over. Bishop moves anywhere, there's going to be some type of pin. All right. Check. I'm going to take next. Perfect.
Time to go!